the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the New Orleans Saints and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Not a kicker or a punter here, Brock. It's safety Justin Reed to get this one going. And Monday Night Primetime is underway. Jaquan Jackson on the return. Great vision, gets him across midfield. And nearly down to the opposing 40 before he gets out of bounds. Excellent return there.
I'll say it again, Kate. I love these new kickoff rules. This is exactly what we all wanted to see. All of us understood safety concerns with the kickoff, but we did not want to see this explosive, game-changing play out of the game, and we did. And in fact, in this one, we got to see it right from the jump.
And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit, as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. This might be a free play for him. He fires one deep down the left sideline. This one won't be reeled in, but they had that green light to take the shot, and they did. Looked like somebody on the defense jumped the snap. After the penalty, just 4 yards to go here on 2nd down. Running it after the penalty. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Throw is caught by the back. We got the football, Brock, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker, 4th down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. Jackson's going to go on 4th. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss, first play of the game. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Running once more with Miller. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they could be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball to make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Got to figure out this 3rd down here. 3rd and long for him here. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Throwing from the gun here. Connects on the crosser. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans. look to throw. It's his running back. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
It is caught left side. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. And the Jaguars take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Backed up in the end zone. Jackson escapes the pocket. He's running with it. And he manages to reach that 25-yard line before he's driven out. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And the Jaguars have a first down.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender, heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Stopped on that play by Danny Stutzman. We're at the end of one in a defensive showdown that has lived up to its billing thus far. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. Back for the second quarter. It's Jaguar football. They're advancing it well as they face second down. Pass taken in by the rookie out of Ole Miss. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a...
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And they're going to be... forced to regroup a bit ahead of second down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Offense needs to shake off that sack in a hurry as they get ready for second down and 13. Lamar now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
They've got 3 tight ends on this first and goal, thinking run or play action. They'll run, ETN. And the defense holds, Brock. They catch him at the 4. He only gets back to that line of scrimmage.
Guessing everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
From the gun, Jackson. He's got it. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
ETN. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Jaguars. Parlay the interception into points. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. Little tacks on the extra point. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Fields this one at the 3. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. A give right side to Miller. He's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Complete out to the right side. This is close, but I think they stopped him short, partner. Yep, the spot's at the 37. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Short pass brought in. 30. Gets the 10. There it is. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. That one right down the middle. And the Saints tie this game 7-7. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Jackson now to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Jackson on the return. The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. Here's ETN to begin the drive. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 6.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Jackson to throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Jackson now on 3rd. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Jacksonville in punt formation. And he drives this one into the pouring rain. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold.
At their own 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32. From the gun, a get to Miller. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. They only get a yard that time, and we have reached the 2-minute warning. come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They've got a man in motion. Dropping back to throw. He puts some air under it, deep down the left. He's got it inside the 25. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
First and goal, New Orleans.
Now a shotgun handoff to Miller. There's so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
Took his shot at 6 that time. And now it'll be 3rd and goal. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup. Yeah. Unless you're already committed to going for it on 4th, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Intercepted in the end zone. Greg Newsome has it. And the Jaguars take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Hey, Kate, you know as a quarterback, every decision you make's got a consequence. Some good, some bad. But that one right there, throwing into double coverage, making that decision to force the issue into double coverage in the end zone, that's a consequence that pays dearly.
Off to the races, middle of the field. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars take the lead just before halftime. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. Little able to connect on the point after. And the Jaguars break that tie and now lead by 7. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Fielded at the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Taking a shot deep here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jarred loose, incomplete.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
He's going to throw again on 2nd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Saints calling for a timeout, so they're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. They're throwing it. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And a sure-handed play there in the rain. He brings in the fair catch without a problem. Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. On the ground to begin this drive with Etienne. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. Here's the final play of our first half. Looking to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Completed to his running back. He takes it down to the 33. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Return coming from the 6. Good work so far. He's got room. And he gets him into a good spot, just a yard or two shy of the 40-yard line.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this third phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
Straight ahead, here's Miller. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
That's caught. He found some space. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
On the give, it's Miller. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
This one's to Kirk down left side. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10. From the red zone on first. Oh, he's got it. It's in close. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints cut into the lead coming out of halftime. That one splits the uprights. And the Saints tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. He's going to return it from a yard or two deep. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Out of the gun, a give to ETN. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Rolling left, buying some time. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. The Saints calling for a timeout, their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. They'll throw 3rd and long. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down. And he hauls it in right near the 40-yard line.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
First and 10, Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. They'll throw to start the drive. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's tackled for a short gain.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Handoff here for Miller. And he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Third down now, Jaguars going nickel. They'll air it out on third. And they can't connect on the third down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got fourth down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
The offense is not coming off this field. They're trying it on 4th and 7. He's back to throw. He's got it to his running back. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. So an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble to go for it there on 4th down, Brock. They're moving the chains. Now an inside handoff to Miller. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Pass play coming here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark, really, from the first snap through this second half. There have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered, and that's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
To the air on 3rd and long. Got a lock behind this one. Downfield it goes. Defender
When I tell you I hit the fucking wrong button, bro. Oh my God. Hit
Here
the
comes the
fucking
Saints
wrong button.
punting unit. Kai Kroger is going to kick this one away. Oh, and they fake it. This is caught. And they pull it off. He gets them the first before being stopped.
I wonder how many times Kate, the kicker's gone to coach and said, "Coach, I could pull this off." They finally gave him a shot, and turns out he was right. What a great play.
Here's Miller. Makes the tackle. It's inside the 10. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take a lead just before the end of the 3rd. That one right down the middle. And the Saints break that tie and now lead by 7.
Jaguars 14.
Reed now to kick this one away. From a couple yards deep, this is going to come out. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10. Lamar off the play fake. Bails out of the pocket quick. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Buys time, rolling right. He's going to let this go deep down the right side of the field. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
He's looking deep once again. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Saints take over on his 5th interception of the season. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless. The cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway. Kate, you know exactly what term I think of in a spot like this. Sticking his face in the fan. Because there are a lot of bigger bodies for a corner to sort through right there in the middle of the field. But he still charged in, made that stop happen, and I promise you, his teammates notice.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. The Saints have it with a lead. Not a big one, though, trying to carry it through. All right, here we go. Second down. Again, it's Miller. He finds just enough daylight for a 5-yard gain. It's third down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
So now here's 3rd and 5. They send a man in motion. Shotgun now on 3rd down. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. They're out now, ready to punt it. And we'll see if they kick or try their luck at another fake pass. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost. The exact spot that he fielded that punt.
At their own 15-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. Trying it right side with ETN. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. It does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. On the move, headed right. Go right side, caught by Thomas. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And this hasn't been a common side of him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Alontae Taylor has it. And the Saints have it now as he makes the 20th interception of his career. Well, I gotta imagine, partner, there are a lot of folks shaking their heads at seeing that. He has battled interceptions all season, and here, well, he's now been picked off on back-to-back drives.
Yeah, shaking their heads because on this drive and throughout the season, the adjustments just haven't been there. The picks just keep coming week after week after week, and this time, back-to-back series.
It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Throwing from the gun. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the fourth. That one splits the uprights. And the Saints double their lead to 14.
Jaguars 14.
Reed now to kick this one away. Jackson now to return it. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. First down. Here's Lamar. And this one is launched downfield. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
Oh, that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged a bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. DJ Turner comes up with it. Into the end zone he goes. Pick 6 and a New Orleans touchdown.
The kicker on for the extra point.
I got to imagine this defense right now has got some kind of tell on this quarterback. He's either giving it away with his eyes or his feet. Interception on the previous drive, and this defense once again jumping all over him.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Jackson now to return it. He's got a lane up past the 30. And what a great start for their series. He's all the way up close to the 45-yard line before stepping out. First and 10 coming up. The Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. Jackson trying again after the pick. Headed out right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. He's got it inside the 10. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will set up first and goal. From the red zone now. Buying some time right. They could touchdown here, but they cannot connect. So that's going to send them back to the line for second and goal.
I can pretty much guarantee you, Kate, the minute that quarterback left the pocket, that D coordinator started to hold his breath. It is so hard when you play a dual-threat QB out on the run in space, especially down here in the red zone, but the defense rises to the occasion.
That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Quincy Riley picks it. Well, how quickly things can change. They were looking so good just a couple of plays ago, and suddenly... not anymore. A red zone look comes up empty with that interception.
I think the pressure got to him there, Kate. And I don't even mean all those pass rushers, although they were certainly coming too. I mean the pressure of being third down in the red zone. That's where you got to slow yourself down as a quarterback and know you've got to simply protect the football.
And he gets a gain of 9, and that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Options are open here. It's second and inches. Miller with it. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Coming to the line, this is first and 10. Slot man's in motion right. First down, and they go right back to it. And this gets them well away from danger as he is out past their 20. And a 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Saints first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And that'll bring up second down.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
They run. It's Miller. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's third down.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
Third and long for him here. Complete beyond the marker. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
21-yard line.
So this will win on the road for the Saints. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb, going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the